Hey everybody, it's Juanito Garcia and I haven't seen you for a while. I wanted to make a video or two, but I wasn't able to because we had rabbits inside our house because we have a little shed outside that's AC for them. But it was hot and the AC wasn't working, so we had inside. But now I am going to make a video. And it's going to be me doing the World GP in Sonic Gravity. I don't have the GameCube one, which is Sonic Riders, which is marginally better than this one. But oh well. The one thing I didn't know, or probably forgot, is that you can use the directional pad, but it doesn't tell you. Because both of them are active at the same time. So you can, if you hold, using the directional pad and hold your remote backwards, you will stop yourself. Which is really dumb. You do Babylon, because I like it. And I got these guys, so I did all the missions. It was a pain in the butt to get them, because I had to do 80-something missions. And the missions aren't even fun. Almost all of them are like the same thing but in different orders, and it's just not fun because the missions are all slow. I hate that. Well, at least now I can play as a character that makes no sound at all, along with the other two. Seriously, I'm pretty sure even though it was made before Nights During Dreams, Nights has no voice at all, even though it does. I'm gonna call it even though he does in the Wii game. And this is a game on the Wii, so I don't get why they think the voice actors say stuff nice. Oh, I love this. No effort to even. It requires no effort to even freaking get to a shortcut. It takes no effort. I love that. This game. I hate games that I find fun, but just when it comes to series-wise, like Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. The game looks really fun, but seriously, it was horrible compared to the originals. It looked like a game collectathon made fun of it, and then changed it to a racing game, which is bad. So, got a shortcut. Yeah, I knew there was a shortcut, not wall thing at the end, but I forgot. Oh, I love doing tricks that are auto set. It's so interactive and not done at all. My brother's making something. I don't know why. And I get yours. I'm pretty sure all these characters besides Samba de Amiga have a voice in the game, but they don't have a voice in this one. That apparently needs much effort. And I played Free Riders. Boy, they mess up on that. So much potential in it. Looked like it was great. It would connect. But they also did ruin Jet with the new voice actor. And he sounds like a 5-year-old. He doesn't sound cool. Some of a stubborn little kid. Stop that. So, jumping off walls, running in the walls. Oh, can't forget all the dead bodies I am unburying at collectibles. And so, yeah, my brother's trying to tell me something. He's making something with my older brother. I don't know what he said. Like I said, jumping on walls, running into walls, which you do. Or in this case, you punch them. But I love the way this is, though. Like, your character can't even move his hands, even though he does, without a fight. It's like, oh, it's so hard to move my hands on something that doesn't fight. But something I have to use my hands to actually control. So much easier to punch stuff. There's a bike in this, they have handles to hold on to. So I don't get how they can punch off a bike, which they use their hands to steer, but they can't, and yet they can't do it for an airboard that uses the feet only. So that is my, oh, we can't get this. We got this. You know, I'm just destroying people's cars. That's my form of, I'm a traffic whatever. I give them tickets. That's what I give them for a ticket. For parking on water. If it's raining outside and it's parked inside, I just destroy the car. Because it's not like anybody needs to get to work while we're doing the race. Even though they are. And then we got this. You know, just destroying cars. Lots of everyday life.
What Manhattan cars is what?
Brother talking to my dog. Got 10 rings. So, you know, jumping on walls. Driving on the floor. Look at that, I know, isn't this amazing? Now I can punch stuff even though my hands are busy turning my body. Isn't that pure genius? Sega, you are so smart with your logic. Like, you can't punch stuff while steering with your feet, but you can punch stuff while steering with your hands. Complete sense. That is complete Sonic logic. Like, that's not even Mario logic. Mario's not that dumb. You don't see them punching stuff on a cart, no. If anything, they use a board, they use a back or something, I don't know. Mario Kart does it correct, because they have more than 12 tracks that are nearly identical and whatnot. And I like the idea how it's different times and stuff, but it's like, if we were racing at the exact same time, why are the tracks different? Like, Sonic Riders was sort of okay, except for like the last race. But other than that, like seriously, like the first race where that one takes place in the scene where they break out of the jewelry store and Sonic's chasing after them. That makes sense. Second one is Boy vs. Angel, which is a different race from Tails, because Tails is not in it. This one, but then the final, the jungles are different areas too, but the final one, two completely different areas, but same thing happens. But I actually like that one because those were completely different, because you'd apply gravity without using a bracelet, and it was really cool. And it was interactive, like, you don't really have to shake the remote for anything, you just flick it and that's it. Like there's no joystick moment, but with like the Wii motion sensor. Like you don't like shake the Wii remote for some interactive thing. Oh, I love that. I am automatically faster than everybody else when I'm on Naruto. I did that, like pushing the button, and I'll even get some of these laser power. Oh no, there's that. I love physics in games that have anti-gravity. Like, come on, Mario Wii has the best physics for making custom tracks on, and I like that. It has like the best physics because of how broken the physics are in that game because of all the things they have put in there. Which makes it cool because then like you can do Mario Kart 8 with Mario Kart Wii physics. It won't work out as well and the battery will probably fall off. But the point is to do it. This game, the way the physics are, I don't even know the physics. Your board doesn't really have physics. I don't get why it'd be affected by water. It's a hoverboard and a hover bike and whatnot. It has nothing to do with hover stuff, and I'm just throwing some snowballs. Snowballs. Don't eat the yellow ones. I wonder if there's actually something like that where you just get a snowball, put it in a cup, make whatever flavor you want, and then you can just eat it. Lemon food cake. I like how they were so lazy with the voices that instead of even giving him a voice, they just recorded a chicken stealing. That was like his aunt. That was the thing for all of his things doing. Tricks, landing on walls, and even doing the meteor burst. Well, I don't know. They give it so many different names in the mission. You can't tell what it's actually called. What's the point though if they're not even considered obstacles? Because that thing's totally up if you don't have anything on it. That was like the flying for like all the things were cool in the first game because you didn't have to buy stuff. It's not like an iPhone or whatever. Or a game based off nothing but DLCs where you can buy every little thing. This game might as well have like a DLC for like, I don't know, you don't have to buy or upgrade. $10. It's like, well, that's worth it. It makes the game feel like Sonic, right? Even though that's what it's supposed to be. I don't know. Next. And Midnight. What do you think about soundtrack of Gravity? Yeah, you got a vision dog. She's laying down on the couch. Oh, this is one of my favorite tracks in this game. This and the security quarter, or whatever the Team Javelin is, that one's better. Because this one has a cool, it's not really a gimmick, but it has a cool graphic. Why are the graphics so bad for like even a Sonic game? But because like I know they made 4 Sonic colors, I believe, but still, you think they could have done better. And Sonic colors has way more stuff in it than this one does. So you think they could have put more trash or something, or this has elevators. Boom! Sparks everywhere. What about this track? This thing is that in this game you get little icons and stuff. It has this little circle or something, like marker. Dude, like the marker has like a actual face. This is like a cool little icon for like a 1-up box or something. And so I like it when you do some of the shortcuts that involve going way off screen, like you're flying, you go way off screen. It looks really cool. And I've actually made 2 tracks that were inspired from this game, and I've gone down the flying gimmick to make it this. I've sort of gone down the grinding gimmick, although I can't really do stuff like that. So I use what's called bounce pads, like what that has the game. Card game for anyone playing. Actually, I don't think people know about bounce pads number 2, because they're on the bounce pads number 2. I mean number 1. So you got random robots that are supposed to be hostile. Boom. Hit it. I love that. But it could have been better. What I like about some of the gear is that some of the gear doesn't even let you do anything. It just has special stats. I love that idea. It's like, you just have a board that looks cool, has terrible stats, and can't access any shortcuts. It's like, oh, that's a genius idea. We'll come up with it. Oh, is this something I would use to bully the gamers? Like, seriously. Like, untouchable. Like, I was like, okay, it's hard to control, but at least you can grind or something to fly or whatever. No. Can't do anything. It just sucks. Like, what's the point of it? The point of this game is your character. Like, one thing I never knew in Sonic Pride is that even if you had a gear that lets you use a different ability, you could still use your character's original ability. No gear was useless. Like, every gear you could do at least some kind of thing. Every gear you could do at least some kind of, like, special ability. So, like, you could use, so if this was, like, the first one, kind of like the same engine, kind of, you could use Untouchable, which is a gear that sucks, that I'm talking about, as, like, a speed character, and you could still grind. So it's not, you know, the unsuckable, or the ungettable, or unusable. That's the name, unusable. That's the best name for it. So, yeah. This one, oh, it's all about the board. Dumb. Even my dog knows. My dog knows it's dumb, and she keeps messing with the cats. She never ruins that. She's dumb when it comes to cats, but other than that, she's pretty smart still. Even she knows that's dumb. Even my dog will not even do that. She's smart enough. Not too smart. Too smart to do that. They're like, you know what? Let's take every good thing that was in Sonic Riders, change it to make it suck, and sell it. Oh, and let's add a new way of turning it. Instead of boost, you get the freaking little bracelet that everyone, like if there's 5 meters, like this is worse than the 7 Chaos Emeralds 8 entries in the Chaos Emerald tournament. As I call it, Chaos Emerald entry. Because like, supposedly 5 bracelets came to Earth, or Sonic's Earth, whatever, but then everyone has a bracelet. Like, you can't use that for Sonic Pride, because in that one, instead of, like, they don't have a Chaos element, so they probably just joined in for the fun of it, because, you know, like, you beat up Eggman, so they're like, hey, why not just keep racing on these tracks, it's fun. That's probably why Sonic is excited to keep racing. And so then, but then in this one, everyone has a bracelet that allows them to fly gravity. So it's like, did they clone bracelets that made black holes and really destroyed the world? Did they really just clone them so other people could race? Yeah, that sounds like a great idea anyways. That's what I would do. No. You'd probably be like, oh yeah, that's just fun. No. Why would you want to copy something that nearly destroyed your world because a robot apparently wore 5 bracelets at the same time, became a giant black hole himself, everything went to his hips, and then think it's a good idea, copy it, and make more bracelets? So like Billy Hatcher that doesn't even talk, or some Amigo, he makes sense, so there's a bunch of that talk in their own games, and Knights. So they can race on Shadow, Rouge, Cream, Eggman himself, some robots, oh, a lot of other characters. Still, don't do that. So it's like give them, it's like giving keys. So for that one, I know it's not exactly the same, but they still took the idea of water, sky, and land, and just changed the gimmick of it. That's all they just made it. They made it a different gimmick entirely, but still sort of odd. And what I don't get is why people keep comparing Sonic Sega All-Star Racing transformed to Mario Kart 8, even though Mario Kart 8 came out after that game, and it was more based off Mario Kart 7. So apparently people don't know, Mario Kart 7 was the first Mario Kart to have the glider in underwater. But apparently a lot of people that review two games and compare them to each other do not know that, because I looked up Mario Kart versus Sonic Sega Racing Transformed, and I got Mario Kart 8, Mario Kart 8, Mario Kart 8, and there's only like one or two, no, probably like just one Mario video on YouTube or Google search that's Mario Kart 7, even though you should compare it to the original, not the newer version of Mario Kart 8. Because yes, I know it would be fair comparing a console to a 3DS one, but look what the 3DS is compatible is like able to do. Like look at Smash Bros. There's like 30 plus characters as a starting roster, and now it's like 20 plus stages with an Omega version in it. Not to mention all the items and special abilities and all the animations in it. So yeah, because Mario Kart 7 still had more tracks, I think. Because I think Sega All-Stars had like 20 something. Although the Rainbow Road parody, oh boy, that was bad. Like the track falls apart. Always, it doesn't change. Like the changing thing in the track wasn't really a cool gimmick because it made it nearly impossible to know where it's going. Because like in the Dragon Canyon or whatever, because I play with my friends, like at like last second on the very first turn after the cave, there's like the dragon just comes off and just breaks a thing, and you go into the flying section, and flying is hard as crap. And it's like you can't do any tricks because you don't really run into objects at all. You more likely run into yourself, like other racers. Be more precise. But still, it's like, what are the odds that people are just gonna go out of their way, probably lose their first place, so that way they can get a trick boost, a dodge boost. Like, and the CPUs are like way too hard for beginners. Like beginners could not enjoy that kind. Oh, look at this. I like that when you do the whole thing. I like it when you do the jump and then you go down and go straight up. I like that. That's cool. But there's still like the way this game is designed and like the level layouts, you can't tell you're even defying gravity. You know you are, but it doesn't look like that because everything around you is built to look like you're not. Alright, giant egg. If only I could catch up to people. Actually, you're not even that much faster than people. Like they can easily avoid you. Oh, I gotta put my own item. Great. I love that. I love it. I love it. And same voice clip and everything. Yeah, look at that. Look how many look how many black holes they're making on this track. And then there's no apocalypse. But one robot can make a black hole. Oh, I love turning. Oh boy. Like, that's why I hate it. Billy, man, Billy. Stop it. Everybody's awake. You don't have to wake everybody up. Okay, Billy, don't you do it. Good. See? Can I go here? I don't know what even happened right there. I'm gonna stop it. At least, like, you can't tell you're defying gravity. Like, those look like machines more than hooks, and even then. I have to turn. Like, look all That's a shortcut that only power types can use without getting hit by everything. And yet it's like really hard to get to, even though only my type of character on a violet title can use it. But did I get first or no? I probably didn't. That is terrible. Oh, I did. Okay. Maybe my dog's confused. You gotta imagine a dog with a question mark on their head. That's why I see it. Oh, that was me playing this, so see you guys later.